I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Colorado Rockies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starter for Colorado, Michael Lorenzen. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Coming up on the first pitch, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 2.
Lorenzen making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2013. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air to left center. He's got it. One away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Just settling in here at Coors Field. There's a swing and a miss. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. So Harper stands in. Ball to strike.
Inside ball.
Two down, nobody on. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
The third baseman,
And here comes Alec Bohm. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
First base. Out.
Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Out to short, Tovar. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. And a 1-1.
2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses. 2-2. Stays alive. Second inning here. No score. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective. 2 down, bases empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. And that's
Ball
down
3.
and away. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first. That is the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar.
Out. You're out.
New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Doyle settles underneath it. 1 down. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford.
1 down, Phillies down a run.
Nope, that's down.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. Here's a 1-1. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Over to first. Turner is out. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, Kyle Carroll's digging in for the Rockies.
Out.
Start of the 4th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here is Bryce Harper. The Phillies hitless so far in the game.
That's out.
That one misses. 3-1. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw,
No, he's
but
safe.
it's not in time. Base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that.
Now a dive at short. Throws from the seat of his pants,
Safe.
but it's not in time. Base hit.
The batter, number 5. Second base.
First and second, 1 out. This is Bryson Stott. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to the left. Nice stop. There's 1. And that's all they'll get.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch gets away. Stop. Up to second. Runner at third. Hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In the air to left center. McCarthy on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, so in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Juan Mejia.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Man at second. That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Justin Crawford, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's a full count. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 7.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Fair ball. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It really let that
new pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ryan Feltner.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Got him. 1 out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Check on the runner. And Turner's back in.
He's safe.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2. That one is upstairs. Swing and a ground ball. Tovar. The throw to first. And that's an out. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec
Turner on at second with 2 down. That one well upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Carrolls. Back here in Denver, top 6. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Adolis Garcia.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fastball for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way...
Runner takes off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. JT Realmuto steps in.
The catcher.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Justin Crawford. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Castro toss to second. Can't hang on.
The batter,
Jimmy Herget comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back To the top of the lineup, Trey Turner at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow sit up the baseball and put it in play.
So here is Bryce Harper. Herget in his 5th season. He throws a slurve, a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That one pushed foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Jake McCarthy.
Number 31. Jake McCarthy.
Back here in Denver, we go to the 8th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Taps softly to the right side. Takes it himself, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Close, but called the ball. And a count 2-1. Swings through that.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. 1 down. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Now pitching for the
Brennan
Rockies,
Bernardino
number
gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Bernardino.
Here's JT Realmuto. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Rockies catcher, Brett Sullivan. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 9th. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A shot to the opposite field. And they add on. It's 6-1. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Turner now. The 2-2. And that's outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play.
Line drive, knocks it down. Bryce Harper to the plate.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air, right field. Beck grabs it on the run. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and one out. Alec Bohm and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 1-1 now.
That's a ball.
Out to short. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Victor Vodnik.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Next one just misses. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. In the air, left field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. So in now for Colorado, number 7.
Number 7, TJ Rockfield.
You're out. Out.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I got lost in the